All right. Looks like we got enough wind for the 3-meter pocket rocket today. We're gonna try some upwinder downwinders. The key is there's a lot more surf today and I have to paddle out through it with the sup, so we'll see how that goes. Long interval swell mixed in with the wind swell, so we'll see if we can get off the beach with this sup. This thing's 105 liters, so it's like trying to just wrestle a walrus out through non-stop short interval bumps. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Don't have a paddle in my hand, so it might be a little easier. This will be a good test of the stow pouch from Ozone, because I'm going to just be beating myself against these waves for a while. So we'll see if it stays in there while I'm trying to duck dive, not successfully duck diving. I think we made it out. Stoked. Ozone stow pouch stayed secure while paddling out, so now we just got to see if we can actually get up. Fortunately, it feels like the wind's not super windy, but we hope. Grab our bar. We kind of just take a look at where our leading edge is. Open up. All right. Spin the belt around. Oh, it's not feeling super windy, but I bet there's some gusts. We're up. Switch hooked in, tacking out to sea. I just wanted to get a little bit of footage one-handed, so now we're going to a side, getting ready to turn. Switch hands, re-grab with that front hand. We're going to go ahead and hook in, and then we're going back up the coast. So the biggest thing that I find from kiting is the bar angle is important. You got to keep the nose of the bar high or else your wing gets low like that. So coming from a kiter who the bar position like that doesn't matter, that's my most thing that I got to remember when I'm just learning here to parawing. Here we go. On the Ozone stash belt that combos as a harness. and use this. Alright, so get up, get your wing in a nice position like this, balance, wait to feel some wind. Stay balanced. Hopefully I get a gust here. So hook my board up and not do too much with the wing. Gonna hook and hook in. Oh yeah, that's way better. Get behind us now. Harness line adjustment successful. I just need that little bit more room for my arms. Now I'm stoked. Time to keep ripping up wind. Unhooking. Dive in. Oh. Still learning. So you can see this is more the direction where we're gaining out to sea once we've gone up the beach. Did one big tack upwind, super stoked, just the right amount of power on the 3-meter pocket rocket. My first real upwinder, downwinder. So now we're what I would consider upwind without going too far out to sea. And I'm gonna pack it up and see if I can enjoy some turns. Maybe even do it again. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get a bump, stow, arm, bar under the arm. Gonna follow this nice looking bump here. Yeah. Sweet. So I got the leading edge all condensed. Now I like to do trailing edge. I stuff it in the pack. Now I'll grab the bar. I got the bar in my hand. Okay, here's a long interval one. And now we're stowed. Now we're stowed and downwinding. Can put the little safety Velcro on there if I want to. We chasing and peeling back. Ah, the homie-less downwinder, it's working. Upwind, downwind, we are in business. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, it was late in the day today. A clearing wind from some rain, so all the crew wasn't assembled. So it was a perfect day to try the homie-less downwinder because everyone was scattered about and no one was sending. So happened to pick up late. We're taking advantage of it. Peel back. Ah, so fun. Peel behind. That's a wave, not a wind swell. So we want to ride it, peel behind it. bad little run for no shuttle. We got the whole ocean to ourselves, as long a wave as you could want, and we're having a blast. Almost ate it. Woo-hoo-hoo, recovery. Oh, that's fun. That turn kind of reminds me of kiting, where you could peel out and just turn all the way onto a wave and then drop in. The key here is don't get too greedy and get into the surf zone, because we want to deploy again. So let's get ready to deploy. Yeah, don't want to get hit by those waves. Whew. Powered up already. Alright, so I didn't know if I was going to be doing that, but yeah, I just reached in, grabbed my bar out of my Ozone stow pouch, and threw it out, and now we're riding again. Didn't even come off oil. So alright, lap number 2. Lap 1 was sick. Oh yeah, forgot. Gonna turn our stow pouch around, and now it becomes a harness. There we go. On the whole package. You can see the harness hook here, the harness line, my pocket rocket. We're ripping upwind. Not only is it fun to downwind, but it's actually fun to just sail these things. You know, I've done wind sports majority of my life. Kite surfing, windsurfing with my dad, winging, and all of them lit. But yeah, this thing's just kind of fun to rip around. It's definitely pretty performance. Like, you can charge into the wind with this thing, so pretty fun out here. So I'm finding that I dress differently for parawinging upwind, downwind than I do just for normal downwind. I'm wearing a hooded Patagonia 4.3 today because I'm sailing. I'm going into the wind. Got a lot more exposure. When we're downwinding, we're just going downwind, and I usually wear like a 3.2, so no hood. So yeah, definitely dress differently for downwind, upwind. I'm super stoked on Patagonia suit I got on right now. And yeah, woo, let's go. limiting myself to close to shore laps. Don't feel comfortable going way out there and relying on the wind, so stoked. I'm going to be working with Black Project to get one of their 3-piece paddles, and then maybe work on some stuff to make it a little bit more suited for a safety device for going and taking alongside when you're taking a parawing downwinding. So yeah, stoked for that, but yeah, don't have it yet. So we're doing close to shore laps where I'm comfortable just swimming in from this distance. So yeah, still fun. If you're coming from winging, this is probably what you should do. Work on getting upwind and then doing little mini laps. This is definitely super fun. Doesn't need anybody else to shuttle, and you can kind of earn your turns, get up as far as you're willing to go, turn around and do it again. Probably the shorter the lap, the better, and it just keeps you closer to home. So yeah, those are my recommendations. Pocket Rocket, 3 meter, working the tree today with the harness / stow pouch. And yeah, we're frothy. The homie list downwinder, it's on and real. Woohoo! There is a swell, gotta keep my foil in the water. Oh, there's some groundswell today. Yeehaw. Switch our feet, spin our stow pouch around, go from harness mode to downwinding mode. We spun our stow pouch around from harness mode to downwinding mode. Marsupial gang about to engage, and let's find a bump and go have some fun. Rinse and repeat. Homie-less downwinder. Alright, bar under the arm. Find the boat that you want to follow. Gather that leading edge. Now the trailing edge. Woo. Peel off. Follow it. And stow the wing. Knock out that bar. Stow that as well. Alright. Now we lock into our flow and surf home. Follow them. And we got all this to ride, which is sick. So fun. Getting our solo downwinders on the Pocket Rocket. Alright, so you can see that's kind of flattening out. I can either run with it or I'll peel back behind the groundswell and then hook into it. Something that you usually want to think about when you're coming into shore like this is find the set, because you want to ride the set in. I think I found that, and I'm happy. Upwind Downwinder, the homie list downwinder with the Ozone Pocket Rocket, 3 meter, super fun. On the lift 7.2 Flying Cat, on the 150 HAX, yeah, sweet setup. Oh, got a couple of rounds in when I wouldn't have any other way, so super fired up. Stow pouch works excellent for getting out through the surf when paddling out, and then working as a harness for going upwind, and then just stowing and downwinding. So yeah, everything worked awesome today. Super stoked that this is even possible, and yeah, can't wait to do it again. Whew.